Been to Comic-Con, hope you speak my language. Your Harley Quinn don't need explaining. All I really need for you to do is just please talk nerdy to me.
What's going on, everybody? You are tuned in to another episode of Nearly Nerdy. Recorded live in the Slick Studios, Stony Creek, Ontario. As always, your hosts, AJ, James, a.k.a. Mr. J, Ricks, myself, Spads. Boys, we got a lot to talk about tonight. Let's get it going.
Here, look up.
Huh? What's up? What's
I
going
think
on?
you got something on your thing.
Really? Where?
Yeah.
Oh, look. Huh?
Yeah, you're good.
Am I
Feel
good?
it?
Yeah?
Okay.
Good?
Oh.
Hey, guys. Wait, there's some more?
Yeah, still, yeah.
Someone left? Did
Yeah.
you get that? Did you get that?
Wait, no, I need you. Can you just tilt it a little that way?
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. No, yeah. Oh, got it.
Oh, yeah. Hey, guys, what's going on? Nearly Nerdy here today. We got a lot to talk about. You know what, actually, since this is the second time you've been here, actually, Trevor, we obviously got me, AJ, James. We got Trevor here for a second show. Tell us a little bit about yourself quickly before we get into the whole...
What do you
mix
want
of
to like?
everything.
I'm a Gemini.
Okay, awesome.
and
Really?
Gemini, yeah. May 25th.
Ooh, we're gonna have to talk after.
Aw, that's
About
cute.
what?
All my exes are Geminis, and just
All my exes live in Texas. Sorry.
Oh. I enjoy long walks on the beach.
Long walks, yeah?
I
That means
like
he doesn't
when the
drive?
ice cream melts, like gently, so you have like a little bit, like when you have it in the cup, so you can just like scoop it.
so do I. It's fucking awesome. And then you swoosh it around,
Yeah.
so it's all yeah.
I used to let it melt when I was a kid and be like, I'd be like, more liquid. Or do you want to like
God.
nerd facts about me?
Yeah, let's get some nerd facts on you, buddy.
I started reading comics when I was 4.
Mm-hmm.
I grew up watching Power Rangers, and I wanted to grow up. Actually, one of my soccer cards says that my future aspirations, Blue Power Ranger. I'll bring it in one day if I can
James,
find
where
it.
did you meet this guy? He's like perfect for me. Like he's awesome. No
Do you
homo.
want me to switch seats?
Like this guy,
he-
like
he
honestly.
ordered me
just
on
want to hold
Craigslist.
hands?
Sorry?
He ordered me off of Craigslist.
Off Craigslist?
Yeah.
Awesome. Oh
Oh
man, I feel like we're gonna need to redo Power Rangers sometime soon to have his conversation, and I want to like nerd out Power Ranger style. Like, this guy is awesome.
I think I'm just gonna leave. You guys don't need me.
Huge The Flash fan.
Yep.
It's one of the first comics I ever read.
Nice.
Him and Spider-Man. Grew up watching Justice League Unlimited. And I fell in love with the Wally West Flash, and I just
Nice.
Barry Allen and Jay Carrick.
Nice.
And I'm currently reading I'm reading a lot of stuff right now. I'm caught up on Secret Empire.
Nice.
Ridiculously good. If you guys are not
Nice.
reading it,
I gotta check that out. That's really good. That's with Captain America and Hydra, right?
yeah.
Yeah.
Hydra. I'm not gonna spoil it.
Yeah, I know. It's one of those like you have to read it to figure it out because it's
Yeah.
like a really crazy. Like I saw so much freaking media on that was just like, Captain America's bad. What's going on? What is up with the world?
The best, I think my best reaction I ever saw to the Hydra announcement was actually Chris Evans tweeting out, "No, my life's a lie."
That's awesome.
So that's just brief history.
Yeah.
Huge Kingdom Hearts fan.
Nice.
Avid PlayStation 4 player.
Nice. Sadly, but nice.
I don't know, man. I know a lot of people are switching.
I know.
To
I'm
the-
actually
to the
after
4.
what we're gonna talk about today. Actually, I might end up making a bit of a switch myself, or I might just get the console just so I can play these specific games. Because some of these games that we're gonna talk about today is just crazy. So
Yeah, there's a lot of good exclusive ones coming out for the Xbox too. And I'm
Yeah.
like, hopefully, I'm just gonna drop Anthem right now.
Mhm.
Hopefully that gets cross-platform. It's not just Xbox.
yeah, I hope so too.
Because it looks pretty sick.
But yo, so before we get into all of this stuff, James, it's been a little bit. How have you been last week, man?
Good. You just saw me at work, man.
So what? I feel like we don't talk no more, man. We don't have conversations. I don't know
How
anything about
come we don't even talk no more?
Yeah,
you don't
exactly
even call
it.
no more.
you. Or
You're like a
we don't
relationship
talk
counselor.
anymore.
Yeah,
We don't talk anymore.
How does that
I
make
feel
you
like we need to like make a new video,
Yeah,
like,
I
and
know.
pick up a guitar, and then let's do
Can I
that
borrow your
later.
glasses?
Actually, yeah,
Let's
I
do
know
it
you play
later.
guitar. I definitely would
Little
like to do
bit.
something. Yeah.
Little bit.
But yeah.
What have I been up to? Almost done my Punisher themed concealed gun compartment, which is going to be awesome. Tomorrow I should be putting on the final things and finish that up, which is really cool.
You'll probably see a post on that on Instagram later.
Yeah, definitely. Made a couple little side projects. Went and bought a bunch of really old books that I'm really hoping aren't worth any money, because I literally glued all the pages together and turned them into like little hidden like compartments and stuff like that. It's like my new thing. I just want to build stuff with hidden compartments. So I've been keeping myself busy with that.
He's
you know?
preparing for a zombie apocalypse, people, clearly.
If you ever go to James's house
No.
and you pull on a book gently, and you
It
fall
might
through
open a
trap
wall.
door,
Or something.
You might be in his bat cave.
Shh.
I mean,
Also known as his
slut.
red room.
Yeah, so I've just been doing that. We're going to change topics. And what have you been up to, AJ?
Honestly, just nothing.
Nothing.
Really.
Good.
Yeah, actually, you know what? I did a show on Wednesday at This Ain't Hollywood for singing. That was
And
cool.
you didn't tell any of us. Good.
Yeah, I didn't.
Cool.
I have rehearsed. I did rehearsals on the weekend for my cover tribute thing that I'm doing for the weekend.
I was really excited to listen to this, and you didn't
That's
tell
just
me.
rehearsals.
Okay. Doesn't matter. I can still go.
You have the voice of an angel.
Thank you.
Cross between Fergie and Jesus. I'd say more like
Can you do a
Weekend and
cover of
Michael Jackson.
Fergalicious?
Yeah, right. Sorry?
Can you do a cover of-
Fergalicious.
Can you sing Fergalicious for everyone, please?
Fergalicious. Oh, man. All right, well, let's dive into this, guys. This guy.
See you dancing in the
I know,
video
right?
too.
Like Fergie?
Yeah.
Them boys got loco.
Oh, man. So yeah, anyway,
All right.
well, in that case, let's dive into what we got going on here. So
So we're gonna be talking about a lot about the E3 stuff, but
Yeah.
we want to. What are we talking about first?
No, so before we get started, we'll there's been a few things that have happened over the past week. We got the Black Panther trailer that dropped out. We got Adam West, unfortunately, who passed away.
Batman.
A couple other trailers that have come out for some cartoons that have recently come out. But I guess what we'll start with is we'll start with the Black Panther trailer. That'd be pretty awesome.
Can you put the picture up of what I would like the Black Panther movie to be, please?
There you go.
It's beautiful, isn't it? Just dun 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 dun. Is that
That's not what it is. Dana, 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 dana.
Then you see Steve Martin walk in. Hey.
I like that. I like that.
In all seriousness, though, I enjoyed the trailer.
Oh my
The
God.
soundtrack was good.
Oh my god.
The
Wrong.
suit was a downgrade.
Wrong.
I
Fake
didn't-
news.
I didn't like the suit.
Hated suit.
It's Marvel, so it's probably gonna if not be a home run, it's gonna be a triple at least.
Yep.
Unless it's Iron Man 2, and then it's just gonna.
You mean Iron Man 3?
Or Spider-Man: Homecoming.
Iron Man 2 wasn't
That's
that
Iron
bad.
Man 4.
Okay. I'm getting them all confused.
3.5.
So what did you think of it?
Um.
Because I know you're not gonna like what I have to say. I'm gonna be that guy.
Yep. That's
Go
okay.
ahead.
We need the angry
Go ahead.
comic book nerd. It's fine. It's all right. I loved it. I thought it was great.
It's Marvel. I love everything about it. Tell me no more, AJ.
Andy Serkis.
Yeah.
Solid.
Right?
It's nice to see him not mocapped.
Yeah.
It's
yeah.
like, wow, he has a face.
Yeah.
And no arm.
Yeah.
Hopefully they do something with that, though.
Exactly. I like I said, I hope because you see that, and he's supposed to be Ulysses Claw, right? Who's supposed to get that freaking sound attachment thing, right? So that'd be kind of cool to see if maybe near the end of the movie he gets it, or maybe throughout the movie he gets that weird claw attachment thing, or the fucking sound, whatever. It looks like a freaking satellite dish on his freaking hand.
Yeah. Is that some mind vibranium, though? Or is
Yeah.
it that's pretty sweet. It's
And
actually pretty cool how vibranium ended up in Wakanda. It was just
Yeah.
hit by a meteor.
Yeah.
And it's we will form a civilization around this, and we'll make them come to us for it.
Right? Let's make it the rarest. It's going to be the rarest metal, and let's build everything around it. I like how they portrayed Wakanda as such a beautiful, beautiful city. It was just
It looked like something from Star Trek.
It
was
did.
so futuristic. And
Very.
it was almost like a sci-fi
yeah.
vibe to it.
You get that one scene where you see T'Challa walking down into I guess a pool of water and looking up, and you see all the African people, or I guess Wakandans, sitting there just cheering on and stuff like that. And
I
that was
heard
cool.
a rumor that scene is actually going to be him. It sounds like you have to fight for the right to become
Yes,
the
you
Black
do.
Panther.
Yes.
And I don't know that much about Black Panther, so this is
Mm-hmm.
kind of just hearsay and whatnot from the internet. So don't quote me or get upset, internet. I heard that he's going to be facing off against Michael B. Jordan, who is the Human Torch, but also Black Panther's enemy. Anyway, apparently
James's favorite character, actually.
I'm just waiting for you guys to finish, and I'll let you know. What I think.
apparently he's going to face off against Black Panther, against T'Challa in that scene. So it shows you the scope of how dangerous his character is.
Yeah.
Right. So that's pretty cool. I see you eyeing my Flash tattoo.
Totally did. Yep.
Yeah. I just think it's gonna be very well done. I think Ryan Coogler is a great director. The
Yep.
flip at the end of the trailer where he's like. Also, I would love someone on the internet, just putting this out there, to redo the trailer with the Meow Mix theme song. Someone out there, I know a troll is listening. Send me the link to it at TrevorCookie4. Be great.
That'd be awesome.
The meow.
I know, right? Yeah.
I was waiting for him to like flip off that car and be like, "Hi, everyone," because it reminded me of Spider-Man.
Bad kitty.
Well, like
AJ, go. Like I said, I'm just
I
biting
know. Okay,
my
so
lip.
I know. So what? Like, I think it highlighted Black Panther
The guy
in
with
such
the
a great
big
way.
plate.
Like Black Panther is his character from all the comic books, all the cartoons and stuff I've seen him to be. Like he's one of the most formidable fighters. He's one of the most intelligent people, and like it is said that he can take down all of the Avengers single-handedly.
Is
right?
he
So
the
he has-
richest comic book character?
sorry.
Is he the
Yeah.
richest ever? Like, in
Yes.
branching
He's-
DC
yeah,
and
he's-
Marvel.
yeah.
Yeah, like he's like next to Tony Stark rich. It's
No,
stupid.
he's the richest.
No,
Is he?
he's- yeah,
He
Richest?
is the
Even-
richest.
Fat. Well, I guess that makes sense. He is the king of a country.
It'd be cool if they get Storm to come over somehow and be his queen.
You know
like
what's
in the
funny?
comics.
Did you see them? Did you see? I think what would look like his mom. For a second, I legitimately thought that was Storm.
Yeah.
Yeah, because she had like white like braids, and I was like, no, it wouldn't be. But I guess they can use her name Aurora. They just can't. Or I can never pronounce that. Aurora.
Thought it was Aurora.
No, it's Aurora. Is it Aurora?
Thought so. I could be wrong.
Anyways, you know,
But yeah.
either way.
Yeah, sound like engine stir.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Aurora Monroe.
Yeah, that's
Aurora,
yeah.
okay.
Aurora.
And they do
Aurora.
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 Sorry.
And then they do marry later.
They do. Yeah,
Makes
but
it easier.
given the fact that we can't really use their entity because they're an X-Men, maybe they can use the name and not the actual entity of Storm, and that could be Storm, but like a future version of her, and she's like
So
older or
between
something. I don't know,
future
like
past
maybe
and
maybe she got married to T'Challa's
prequel to the
dad,
sequel.
and that's his mom. I don't know.
Halle
Maybe
Berry
it's a
falls
side hoe,
to
I don't
her
know.
death. She lands in the MCU.
Yeah, right. So I don't know. But
So you like the
overall,
trailer?
trailer was good. I give
I
it.
would give it a solid 7 at most
Yeah.
for me.
I'm going 7.5.
Guys,
Usually
are-
Marvel
wow.
trailers
The
are, like,
soundtrack
higher.
really made it for me.
Yeah,
Like when I
that's
heard that
great.
Legend Has It, Run the Jewels, I that got me red. That's one of my favorite songs to listen to right now. I listen to every morning, every day. I brush my teeth to that shit.
AJ wakes up.
Yeah, African Child, that shit all day. Yeah, man.
Somebody redo the trailer with the African Child song. Wow.
Oh man.
Okay, are you done?
All right, let's go. Angry comic book nerd, man. Go at it.
Okay, so I just want to say first and foremost that I was surprisingly so excited about this character when he showed up in the Avengers movie.
Civil War.
I was like,
Civil War, you
holy
mean, not
shit.
Avengers, but
Yeah,
Civil War?
whatever. Fuck.
Captain America.
So Captain America Civil War,
2.5.
whatever. It's
I know.
Marvel. Fuck it. No, but I was so excited. Like this guy blew my mind.
Mm-hmm.
Loved his suit. Loved everything about him. Thought he was great. Couldn't wait. I think I had said something to you like right after. I'm like, I can't wait for this guy's solo film. It's gonna be amazing.
Yep.
Now, I'll start with the positives. Okay. Positives were, so I've taken a look back at some of his comic books just to kind of get an idea of who he was before Captain America Civil War. And the one thing that they did really, really well with this trailer was capture the feeling and the vibe of the comic books, which I thought was great, but then they lost me, and I got so angry at this trailer because I felt like I was in the jungle and I was feeling it. I was engaged. And then all of a sudden, I felt like I had turned on the fucking Space Channel when that stupid ship shows up. I don't even know what it's called, but it looked like terrible CGI. It felt like a bad sci-fi movie or show made for TV. Yes, a bad made for TV movie on the Space Channel with this nasty sci-fi ship that is so out of place. I'm like, what the fuck are they doing? Ruined it for me. And then I see Michael B. Jordan pop up, and if you take a look at his character that he's portraying, oh my god, it's like went to the barbershop, asked for the weekend haircut, got it, and
Did that come on the side of Selena Gomez?
yeah, well, let's not talk about that because we'll get sidetracked. I love her. But anyways, so I'm expecting this big jack dude with long dreadlocks looking nasty coming out to take this guy on. And then out comes Michael B. Jordan. like before he started training for not Southpaw. What was that movie that he was in? The Rocky movie.
Creed.
Oh,
Creed. Yeah. So before he started training, because he looks like he's Human Torch.
Yep.
And then the weekend haircut, little side thing. Well, what the fuck is
What
this?
was it? Twists coming out of his head.
Yeah, little
Like the
things.
movie will have lots of twists.
Yeah, whatever, man.
His hair's
But anyways,
foreshadowing.
yeah, shit. So and then I'm like, okay, let's get past this. Then the stupid chip shows up out of place again, and then we see T'Challa in his outfit, and I'm like, no, why do you do this to me? Why did you change his suit? I know you probably have to. Every movie changes their suit a little bit, but it was perfect in Civil War,
It was.
and it looked like CGI. Looked like it was like glued on him, just all black. It didn't look good. It looked like spandex almost. Like I said, you're gonna see behind the scenes, and he's gonna be wearing a fucking green CGI,
mocap
whatever you
suit.
call him. Yeah, whatever.
Canceling suit, as Mark Ruffalo calls it.
Sure.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I was disappointed in that, and then you got the final scene where he's like, I don't know, he's like on a highway or whatever, and he jumps over a car or whatever, or onto a car, and all I could think about was Spider-Man. I don't
Yeah.
know. I think they're.
He's extremely agile. That's one
I
thing. Like
get it, but
could-
just
like
the
a cat.
visuals of it.
like a cat.
I get it. It
Lands
just
on his feet.
it resembled too much, right? I don't know. I just
Hates the rain.
I felt like there was a lot of I felt like there was someone get him a fucking scratch post.
Yep.
That's his weakness. It's like his
That's
kryptonite.
it. Boom.
Defeated.
Can you imagine?
Defeated before the movie started.
Someone throws a ball of yarn at him. He's like,
Get a laser pointer. One of those mice on a stick.
Just
Oh,
since
man.
we're on the topic of Black Panther, 2 of my questions that I'm going to be asking are going to be about him. So would you guys be okay answering them now since we're
Yeah, let's
just
do it,
on
yeah.
this topic?
Yeah.
Sure.
Okay, so Manape is in the trailer. I don't know if you guys noticed that. He's holding someone.
Mhm.
It's like, ah.
Yeah.
Well, there goes like the answers to one of your questions that I had.
Oh, really? I was going to say, how do you think he'll turn up in Infinity War? Because he's confirmed for Infinity War.
Yeah, they just confirmed like a couple days ago.
Well,
right?
and that
So-
was it. So I was my response to your question was basically through the villain himself. Manape's gonna be the villain. He's gonna be played by Winston Duke, according to IMDb. So they're tying him in just based on the villain that's in there, I think.
Problem is with Infinity Wars, we're gonna have so much going on that I don't
Yeah.
think he's gonna be a significant part. I almost feel like when Infinity Wars happens, again, my theory for this would be more so like you have Thanos show up, or someone from Thanos' army shows up. You're gonna have a bunch of people slowly start to get together to be like taking this guy down.
Like a Legion of Doom almost?
Almost, right? And then you're gonna have somebody who realizes there's someone bigger, and then you're gonna have more people start to show up. Because but in those scenes, that's where you probably are gonna show those quick cameos of the villains from that are confirmed for Infinity Wars. You're probably gonna have like Manape, and Black Panther, for example, just finished defeating Manape or something like that, and now he gets a call to come help Tony Stark with Thanos or something.
How many
like that,
people
right?
do you think are gonna show up?
They have like a crap ton of
It's
people already
67
confirmed.
character roster so far.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, so
It's
like,
like,
wow.
you're gonna have flashes.
And do you think
at
it's
the
gonna be
most.
good?
It's gonna be hard.
Do you know where I'm going with this?
I do. Dawn of Justice, Spider-Man 3.
Batman v
Yes.
Superman.
Yeah, that's what we said. Dawn
Yeah.
of Justice. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
Dawn of
but-
Justice.
Can't
See,
forget
but-
Amazing Spider-Man 2.
But
Emo Garfield.
yes, but the thing is with this one here, it's gonna be a bit easier to develop a storyline because you're not gonna be focusing on the character
Just
development
saying.
anymore.
Just saying.
Do you know what I mean? Like
Mhm.
with
in
Batman v
everybody.
Superman, they tried a lot of character development as well as throwing in several different villains in the plot, right? And that's what I'm saying. Like with these bad guys who they're confirmed for whatever, I think they're just gonna be cameos, or they're gonna probably be part of a bigger like army that Thanos is gonna be controlling, and you're gonna have
Mind Stone.
yeah, right. That could be
Wait,
something.
so
there.
just cameos for a bigger picture, right? You just said that?
Yes.
Just saying. Cameos for a bigger picture.
What are you getting at, James?
I'm not even gonna get into it.
You just nope. You want it, that can of
So-
worms is sitting right here, and you're like slowly clawing at it. To
Let
open
it
it
Jump
up.
drive footage on these cameos of these characters that will be involved in the next big picture.
Yes, DC fanboy.
Okay,
It's possible.
just saying.
But
I just want to point out
think
there's a lot.
But we have a lot longer to get there,
Okay.
right?
What
We
was your
still
next
have
question,
like
sir?
4 movies that are
What was
coming
your next
out.
question, sir?
feel like a relationship counselor.
Yeah.
I know, right?
Lover's quarrel. How does that make you feel that he put his hand there? My next question is, what do you think the genre and theme of the Black Panther movie would be? Personally, I think it's going to be a political thriller.
Yeah.
You mean the tone? Is it what you're
Tone,
Okay,
tone,
cool.
like what type of genre, like classifying, or like I feel like it'll be kind of like an Ides of March type deal. Like he has the throne, people want it.
Yeah,
And
like,
he's
generally,
gonna-
if anything Black Panther related, I always seem like it. Like I have a few of the first few issues of the new Marvel Now comics at home, and all of it seems to be venture or kind of travel around his political views and stuff like that, and him winning over the people as the new leader, right? Because him being the new leader in this movie, a lot of people don't respect him. Right, he's young. He's probably the youngest Black Panther to take up the throne. He's one of the youngest kings to take up the throne. So there's gonna be a lot of like, we don't really know who he is. Yes, he's the prince. He just basically got it because he was heir to the throne, kind of thing, right? Like, so that fight that he has to prove himself, it's a stepping stone to still winning over all the other people. Because even though he wins the battle versus Michael B. Jordan, if it is
So
Michael
let me
Jordan-
ask you a
Why would
question.
they
Is
put
it
it in
gonna?
the trailer if you know how it ends? That's my thing.
Sorry?
Why would they put that fight in the trailer if you know how it's gonna end? Like, for the Black Panther, you know it's gonna be T'Challa.
Well,
Yeah.
I think it's that's. I don't even think that's gonna be.
So is it going to be a
I think it's
boxing
gonna be a
match, or is it
flashback.
going to be an MMA fight?
I think it's gonna be a flashback.
Yeah.
I think that's gonna be.
Why they hate each other?
Yeah, because he's probably gonna be sitting down thinking about something, and it's gonna go back to that scene where he first encounters Michael B. Jordan, and that's what was that fight. That was him.
I hope they make a joke. With Marvel, they'll do something
Yeah.
like that. They'll be like, haha. I hope they call him like Little Kitten or something, Michael B. Jordan, or like,
Here, kitty.
yeah, Scratch Post.
Call him Garfield.
Yeah. You're the orange tab.
So I
Felix the cat.
actually cheated on this question, like most of my homework and when I was in school. I actually typed in what will the tone be of this movie, and actually, according to Chadwick Boseman, who plays the Black Panther, he's basically saying the tone of this movie is going to be dark and gritty. So that's my thing. I like it. So we'll see. I'm not writing it off, but I don't
Is it
ever
tickling
want to
you?
watch the trailer again. Like
Well,
hopefully
but
they
this
It
They
is
do
the
two-
first trailer.
I know
sir.
that's what I'm
Do you
saying.
feel
Like
the
I'm not
trailer
watching this trailer.
Do you feel like the trailer was forced out for one? Like, do you think they should have waited a little bit longer? Because it comes out in February. Marvel hasn't really been dropping trailers until like 2 months out.
Yeah, I think they're trying to get people excited. I mean, we
actually,
saw
it is a little bit early. Generally,
Yeah.
most of the comic book movies tend to release their trailers about 6 months prior to the movie.
right, but what
That's
has
the rule
DC
of thumb.
dropped?
DC has dropped
Justice League.
but that's
It slowed
trailers-
down because
it's been the same
Homecoming.
trailer.
Yeah, Homecoming came out after
Yeah.
that to try and squash that. Yeah, there was really nothing. I don't know. Maybe to try and bring some hype away from Wonder Woman. I don't know.
That could
They
be
did
it,
do
too.
that,
Yeah,
right? So
that sounds about right.
Like they aired it during the perfect time to the NBA Finals.
Yeah, they did.
yeah,
Not
And
the-
Homecoming's been building up because of the finals. Like they've had like these small little trailers leading up to it. They're pretty funny, right? Like
Yeah.
you can't hate on
No,
them.
they're good.
Yeah, another one. right.
This is the first.
yeah, right. Well, you know what? Speaking of which, quickly to talk about Spider-Man, since we've kind of mentioned that a little bit because of Marvel and yada yada.
are you gonna talk about that also?
We will right after
Okay,
this.
yeah,
So
Brief
just
message from our sponsors. Sorry.
yeah, brief message from our sponsors. So Disney XD just released a new trailer for the Spider. Actually, it's like the first 10 minutes of the episode for Disney XD Spider-Man. It's pretty cool. I think I'm gonna be excited for it because it's gonna give us a lot of the villains that we're not gonna be able to see on the big screen, like Scorpion and that kind of
Carnage?
stuff. Maybe Carnage. I'm hoping so. They did it in the Ultimate Spider-Man series. We got to see Venom, Carnage, all that kind of stuff as well. So I'm hoping we get to see a lot of the villains we're not going to see on the big screen on this cartoon. But it follows the storyline it follows the current storyline for Homecoming, where it's going to be Tom Holland's kind of character. He's going to have the hoodie. If you want to throw a picture up on that, that'd be great. The outfit is basically what he looks like in the Homecoming trailer, right? That picture, Kelly?
Yeah, it's up.
Oh, my bad. Blah, 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 blah. So yeah, that one there. So,
Looks like he's taking a poop.
oh, he's actually on the back of Lizard in this picture,
Oh.
right? So
Giant
and he has a
green shirt.
couple good quips, which I enjoy, right? He's like in the trailer, he knocks down Lizard, and in that scene, he sits there and he's just like, all acts of superheroism get 10% off their admission for the museum because it's in a museum the guy seems to be at. But yeah, it looks like it's gonna be good.
So he was wearing brown dress shoes in that picture.
I know, right?
What is this?
You know what show I wish they never
Doug shoes.
canceled? I think it was like Spectacular Spider-Man.
Yeah,
It was
I
out a
enjoyed
couple
that.
of years ago.
I enjoyed that.
I was so mad. And like, I just want that back.
Yeah,
Don't make new stuff.
yeah.
Bring back the old stuff.
Well-
The 1990s Spider-Man. Bring that back. That
They're
animation.
starting to air like that original series, aren't they?
It's on Netflix.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Netflix.
Yeah.
Yo, my
Cool.
favorite for Spider-Man was Spider-Man Unlimited.
Is that when he
I
was in space?
fucking love that one. Yeah, when he went to the alternate universe and he fought like the symbiotes, but like they were their own entities as opposed to having a host. And that suit, that was the Spider-Man 2099 suit that he ended up having. I was
Sick.
like, oh my god, that was so cool. Yeah, but so there's that. And then Marvel Secret Wars trailer came out. When you get a chance, check that out. It basically highlights a character by the name of Kamala. She is the new Miss Marvel for the Marvel Universe. She has like this elastic ability. To me, it almost like after seeing her ability, it kind of reminds me of Mr. Fantastic. And since we don't have
bit.
Mr. Fantastic anymore because of rights and all that kind of bullshit, and Marvel's kind of written off the Fantastic Four, it's kind of a similar replacement. But she is going to be working with the Avengers. So in this series, we're going to highlight Wasp. You're going to see Black Panther, Vision. You're also going to see Captain Marvel as well. So that's going to be a good highlight to those characters that we aren't going to be able to see for a
Is this
little while.
animation or is
Yeah,
I haven't
animation.
Seen it.
Yeah,
It's animation. Okay.
yeah, animation. So it's a Disney XD cartoon as
Okay.
well. Yeah, so those are the two trailers that I saw recently that I think are going to be good. I'm probably going to watch them because I have a perfect excuse because of my son.
Nobody believes you, AJ.
I know, it's totally me. I'm just going to watch it anyways. I don't give a damn. But yeah, another thing that's happened this week, and it's sad to say, and my heart is heavy with this one, but the great Adam West passed away. Told you that was one of my favorite Batmans, man. I love watching him after the Zone.
Yeah.
Coming home.
So what they're doing actually tonight at 9:00 in New York is they have a tribute to him, and they're actually going to be shining the bat signal.
Are they doing
In
that
the
in LA
sky.
too?
That's pretty sick.
Or maybe it was LA. Yeah, maybe it was LA.
Okay, but either way, it's
Yeah.
still sick. They're gonna shine the bat light.
So cool.
Yeah, bat signal in his honor.
Yeah.
Man, I'm not gonna lie, man. This you guys didn't like Return of the Cape Crusaders. You thought it was too corny.
It
and
was
cheesy.
campy, but it was
I
enjoyable.
when I was a
fucking
kid.
What?
I liked it when I was a kid.
Did you watch the new one that came out?
Oh no.
There's one that
Yeah,
comes
they
out.
just released one.
Yeah, released one. I want to say like 6-7 months ago.
Yeah.
And it was a straight to DVD cartoon, right? And has all the voice actors from the show.
Oh no way.
Yeah,
gotta
so you
watch
have
it. It's
Adam West,
classic.
Burt Ward, I believe his name is.
Yeah.
The girl who plays Catwoman, the girl who plays the Joker. All those characters in it, and the stuff he says, the words, like
It's
I love
unbelievable.
it. It's like somebody picked a thesaurus and just said, "What's another word for door?"
I wonder,
15 different words.
And I wonder how long it took to write that.
Oh man, like it was.
It's crazy. It was well done. It was a good homage to what it used to
Yeah.
be.
I'm very,
So
sorry, didn't mean to cut you off there, but I'm really excited or interested to see how Family Guy handles it. Is he's still in the show, right, Mayor?
I think they're probably gonna send him off, do a send off for him the next episode, like if it's current.
oh, for sure,
Easily, right?
for sure.
Yeah. You need to watch it, man. The scene was
Yeah.
my favorite scene in that Return of the Cape Crusaders is when they get to one of the bad guys' hideouts and they park their car, and as they're parking the car, they're like Robin's about to run across the street, and he's like, "Hold off, Robin. We must use the crosswalk. Even though we are superheroes, we are not above the law." Right? And you see them wait for the crosswalk to change,
Yeah.
and they walk together, and they're waving to all the pedestrians. "Hello, how are you? How are you?" Stupid things like that, but I just love it. So, fortunately, yeah, sad to say, man. Sad to see you go. It sucks. I was hoping maybe for some more, but I'm actually happy that at least you did one more Batman-related, like movie, show, or something like that before you passed. Because at least it's like you gave us something that was like what you were really known for. So, I was very happy for that. But yeah, E3. Holy crap!
It was just like it made up for last year because I thought it was a huge letdown.
Yeah.
They were like, "We're sorry, guys." Like they like sprinkled it on because I know like they showed some stuff for like
Yep.
exactly like Detroit Become Human last year,
Mhm.
and now they're just like, "Kick the door down." All right, everyone, go, 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 go.
Yeah.
Like you saw stuff for Kingdom Hearts 3, and like you haven't heard anything about Kingdom Hearts for 2 years, 3
It's been
years.
so long.
It's exciting for me because I'm a huge Kingdom Hearts fan, but it's like they're just dangling this carrot in front of me.
Yep.
Like, I feel like they just keep showing all this stuff for this game that's going to inevitably be canceled.
Yeah.
And I don't want it to be, because I know they told Square Enix, like I think Disney told them, like, release this game within 2 years or we're pulling all of our rights out.
Yeah.
So good luck making an Aladdin world at Aladdin.
Yeah. Yeah.
I just want the game already. Like, it was announced. I remember 2013 being in high school and, like, watching it and getting shivers. I was, like, so excited seeing Sora pick up that Keyblade again and just be like, let's go. Like, I'm ready to dedicate, like, a week of my life to this.
Yeah. Well, since
sad.
we're talking about that, let's go into some of the Nintendo stuff. You did a whole bunch of the Nintendo stuff there.
Yeah.
I got some of the PlayStation and whatever, and then we got some of the stuff that James looked into as well. So let's start with
Xenoblade Chronicles 2 is coming out. It looks pretty good. To me, it's not my type of thing. When I was watching the gameplay, it kind of reminded me of a what is it called? League of Legends type of. Like, you know what I mean? Like MMO. It was a little like all over the place. Not something I'd pick up. Like, I want to get a Switch personally. Just
the Switch looks like fun.
I've played it a couple times. It is fun.
Yeah.
I just was waiting for more stuff to be released and see what was coming out. So I was waiting for E3. So it's something that's on our list to get. There's a Pokken tournament game, which is just like Mortal Kombat with Pokemon.
Yeah.
It's like Nintendo's like friendly version of finish him with flamethrower.
Yeah.
The Zelda game that's out right now is beautiful. It's breathtaking. It's really cool if you play Nintendo and Bethesda to Skyrim, right?
Okay. Yeah.
They released. You can actually get skins and stuff for your Skyrim character to look like Link.
That's kind of cool.
Which is pretty sweet. Like, you can use the Master Sword and like everything.
I've always been a huge Zelda fan with any system I've owned in the past.
If you
know what's so funny?
Look up the new Zelda, James, like, it's phenomenal.
Never played a Zelda game.
Stop.
Never played a Zelda game.
Time.
Come on.
Never played a Zelda
I've
game.
spent days
I've never played
it.
it.
Get out of here.
Yeah.
I'm taking your chair.
Trevor's booting him out.
Kicking you off your own show, man. I'm a special guest. No.
Amazing.
Yeah, man. Honestly, never played a Zelda game.
Why?
I just never got into it.
Zelda was a happy child?
I was a very happy child. You know, my first game I ever played when it came to the new consoles was Mortal Kombat 2.
Solid game.
Yeah.
Good game.
And that was Super Nintendo. And that was the first, like, console game I ever played growing up. And then I went to Mortal Kombat 1 and then jumped up from there. So I started with fighters before I started playing with, like, MMOs and RPGs and all that kind of stuff. I didn't start playing RPGs until probably last 10.5 years. Right, growing up.
So, like, no Mario.
Maybe no,
right?
no Mario. I did. Oh, you know what? Super Mario. I did play Super Mario. Yeah.
Who didn't? Play
Exactly.
Super Mario?
That came with the console back in the day.
Super Mario Odyssey's coming out. It's like a Mario game that's based in real life. It's pretty exciting because, like, it looks like his hat has powers, and whenever he throws it on, it becomes the essence of Mario.
Oh,
so, like,
cool.
the trailer for the E3 opens up with, like, a Tyrannosaurus Rex, like, coming out, and you're like, what is this? Like, I was watching, and I was like, why am I, like, are they gonna do Jurassic Park?
Yeah, you sent me the link to that trailer, and I couldn't help to think of the evolution of this game. Just like literally seeing Mario obviously come out, it was a good intro. You know, the nostalgia kicked in, and then you start thinking about like the original console that you have. You have the NES.
The side scroller.
Yeah, and just like I said, the evolution of this game was insane. And so I'm watching this trailer, and it's come such a long way. One thing I did like about it was you mentioned his hat. So he's using it like almost like a weapon, but he's also using it as a launch pad, and so there's a lot of different well, as a boomerang or a launch pad. I didn't like a lot of the trailer. I don't know, being
too much.
Yeah, I think they got away from the essence and the roots of playing a Super Mario game, and it's turning into what everything else is. And I didn't like it. I felt like there were parts of it. It almost felt like Ocarina of Time.
Yep.
I got a little bit of a Zelda vibe off it with the forest scene. And like I said, I didn't like that it got so far away from the original. That's one thing I'm going to say about that. But
I agree.
It's a Mario game, so.
I honestly don't like it. I like my Marios to be 2D, side-scroller.
Yeah.
Yeah, jump on some crazy shit.
Yeah,
and you get frustrated that you want to break the screen because you can't jump over a hole. Yeah. That's the way I like to like it.
Yeah, get that cheat code central going, right? And then find the way to get up to the top and just beat the game.
One takeaway from that trailer, though, is I like how cool Bowser looks in a pimp suit. Yeah, he's got like a big all-white suit, top hat, and he's got like a pimp stick.
Yeah, I'm surprised they didn't.
Out? if you like that kind of stuff, watch. There was a
Pornhub.
yeah, Pornhub. There was a really good live action Mario that they did, and it was a YouTube fan made movie.
Okay.
Right.
No,
A couple
they're not
episodes.
the movie that actually came out.
Oh, it's not. It's not Super Mario Brothers with John Leguizamo, which, by the way, is a cult classic in my opinion.
Very small cult.
Very very small cult. It's only like 2 people. Don't worry.
I forgot that existed.
AJ founded it.
Yeah. This one here they use they're using guns. Right, but they have it's weird, but like, you just reminded me
Are
of
they
it when you were
shooting
talking
bullet
about.
bills?
Well, it's weird. Like the Bullet guy, he was
Bullet
all sorry.
Bullet Bill?
Yeah, Bullet Bill. He was also a villain in there too, and he had they had the guy dress up more so, kind of like it was him, but he shot guns and stuff like that too. They had a whole gun kata going on with how they were doing their stuff, and it was all right. Like it was, it was very. I feel like it's very modern, right? Like they get sent to a world to go save it as the Mario Brothers, and you have the 2 guys dress up in Mario, Luigi outfits, whatever one. They're going to St. Princess Peach and the Mushroom Kingdom and all that kind of stuff. So it's still like a lot of relevance to what Mario is. But yeah, check it out. I thought it was all right. It's not like
I kind of want to download
amazing.
it, but I remember just having so many bad reviews.
No, not the movie. Not that movie.
The movie?
No, this is like YouTube. Just type in like
okay.
yeah. I'll find the link and I'll send it to you guys.
I'm scared of just live action Mario just because of how bad that tainted me as a child.
This wasn't bad. Actually, like legit, it wasn't bad.
Like, why did Bowser look like Master Roshi?
Yeah, yeah, that was pretty bad. That was pretty bad.
Another thing that's coming out too, Mario is teaming up with Rabbids, so it's Mario Rabbids Magical Kingdom Battle. Sorry, I messed up the title a little bit there, but
Yeah.
it's It looks like I don't know if they're in the Mario world, the Rabbids, or the worlds got like smushed together. The Rabbids characters have dressed up. It looks like a bad cosplay of Mario characters, like the Peach Rabbit's like running around, his tail's like tongue's like and like it just looks entertaining.
Yeah,
it looks humorous. It's cool that Mario has it's like a glove that like shoots bullet bills.
Oh,
It's
nice.
like, pew, pew. Fire Emblem Warriors comes out in 2017 in the fall. I'm not a big Fire Emblem guy. I just briefly skimmed over the trailer. What it looks like from my understanding is you're defending your kingdom, and past Fire Emblem characters are coming back. I didn't see Ike from Smash Bros, so hopefully he's in it. He's badass. The bigger announcements that I took away from the Nintendo conference was Metroid Prime 4.
Yo, I have friends of mine that are just going crazy about Metroid Prime.
Yeah.
Like, they are huge Metroid fans.
Like, when was the last time there was a Metroid Prime game? Like,
It's
I
been a
wish I could
long
drop
time.
That fact, like that, like the exact date, but it's like I think it's almost 20 years.
Yeah, it has
It's
been
like
a long time.
standalone console Metroid game.
They never released one for They never released one for oh my god, what was before the Wii?
10 years.
It's been 10 years, right?
10 years since the Metroid
Yeah.
Prime game, so
Wow.
2007.
Shit. Yeah, but yes. Go
Rocket
ahead.
League is coming to the Switch, so that means everything's gonna be
Oh,
I
yes.
said tongue twister almost.
Cross-platform. Yo,
So-
Rocket League is the best. If you guys have not played that game, probably the best $20 you'll ever spend, at least on Xbox. PS4, I believe it's free.
It's free on PS4. Play PS4.
Anyways.
It's a better system.
No, it's not. No, it's not.
Why is everyone switching?
No, it's not.
I might buy one.
Shut up. Hate you. Shut up. I might buy one too. But yeah.
Since Nyron fell through with his
I know.
Xbox.
But anyway, Rocket League, I play that religiously almost an hour a night.
It's a fun game.
It's such a fun game.
It's a good time.
And
It's
if
like
you guys don't know what Rocket League is, it's like
FIFA and
yeah.
Verizon.
Well, I think FIFA's a little more hardcore. RC cars playing soccer,
Yeah.
essentially. Like that's really what it is, and it's just one of those games that get you revved. Like you're playing it and you get a goal, you're like, oh,
Especially if you get like a crazy trick shot going on.
Right?
Like I just started recently playing again because they had all these powers in. I'm like trying to figure it all out. I remember I had like the super punch, like the strength one.
Yep.
And I drilled like across like field one, and I was like, I dropped my controller, and I was like,
What?
Neil.
Yeah. Oh man, like
Peasants.
the invigorating feeling you get when you're driving up the wall and you do an aerial to hit that ball and it bounces over into the net. You're just like, ha! You can't beat me!
I wish I had this kind of enthusiasm over anything in life right now as
Oh,
you do to
dude,
this video
this
game.
game
Like,
is
my
intense.
God.
Like me and my boy Dave, Dirty Dave, what up? That's his tag. me and him, we play this religiously, like at least an hour. And I'm gonna go home tonight and try to throw another hour in. Like we have so much fun with this game. And sometimes we'll get some good setups going on that, like, I've had some good videos that it's captures I got to send off because he's got some sick goals where I backflipped, bicycle kicked, hit the ball up. He'll come out of nowhere, fly up, smack that ball in. I'm like, yeah, yo, Dave, catch.
They do slow motion high fives to each other.
Oh man, it's just so much
in
fun.
the rain,
in a white shirt.
Yeah.
and then it turns into a Boys to Men Backstreet Boys video because they start singing.
No, it burns.
See it on his Snapchat.
Yeah. Oh man, so yeah, I'm excited for that. I am stoked.
My
for that.
last point for Nintendo, which is the biggest point to me because I'm a diehard Pokemon fan. They're releasing a core Platinum game for the Switch. That's going to be an RPG, meaning it's going to be like playing one of the handheld games. What I would like to see from this, which everyone I feel like wants, is I want it to start in Kanto, just because it's going to be such a big game. Like you have so much you can do with it and work your way up to
everywhere else that's there. Yeah. I agree with you on that one.
Like they would have to abolish the level caps. From 100, but there's like they could find a way to do it. Yeah. I want it to be a long game. I want it like
well, they could still have the levels at 100 because there's so many freaking Pokemon that are in this game. I have a friend of mine who legitimately, when the new games come out, he'll buy all 3 because he has 3 DSs and he'll work all 3 of them to get every single character because a lot of them are done for trading, right? So it's. I think I want to say they're almost at like 5. No, I want to say like more than that.
It's almost 700 Pokemon now.
700?
Yeah.
I was like 500 to 70. Yeah.
Like almost 800.
Yeah, it's insane.
Yeah, I know those Pokemon Go players like finally get like the original 150 and they dropped the new ones and they're just like no.
Yeah.
They didn't play.
Yeah. I'm
actually the Fire and Ice event's going on with Pokemon Go right now. So if you're an avid Pokemon Go player, go check it out.
That was the update. I got to download
40 Growliths today.
Nice.
And like Growlith and Arcanine, my favorite Pokemon. So I'm just like, I wish they were real so I could just roll around with them and like, warm hugs and kisses.
Oh man, you know what though? The show made that Pokemon very, very beautiful. I'm not gonna lie.
Apparently, originally in like Pokemon mythology, this is coming to Pokemon episode now, I guess. But anyway, they had the 3 legendary birds like Zapdos, Moltres, and Arcuno. Unos, dos, tres.
Yep.
A little Mexican Spanish reference there.
Yep.
But apparently there was supposed to have a 4th one. It was apparently Arcanine was considered a legendary.
I remember that.
Pokemon.
When you originally caught that Pokemon back in the day, it would say legendary at one point. I remember seeing that. Yeah. So. Yeah. I only played up to Silver and Gold, and I just recently picked up I think Sun and Moon or Sun right now for my son's DS.
For his son.
He actually doesn't play it. He legitimately put 4 minutes into it. I deleted the profile and started my own. I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna start playing this because he doesn't want to play it. So I'm like, that's fine by me. But that game has gotten super complicated from back when we used to play when as kids.
Yeah.
Like, wow.
If you have a your son has a 3DS, you can go in the Nintendo shop and actually download Red, Blue, and Yellow. Again, like on to your console, and then they're releasing in September. They said, I think September 22nd. Gold, Silver, and Crystal are coming.
Oh, nice.
So it's nostalgia's sake. Like it's good for.
I've survived with emulators since at least now.
Yeah.
But before you also finish, Kirby.
Oh my God!
We've totally forgot about Kirby.
Kirby's Dream Land?
Like, come on.
Oh my God, that actually looks like an actual, like, I don't know. I remember the N64 Kirby, and that's what it brought back to me, and I was like, I love that game. I remember...
It was fun.
It was, right?
My friend Alex Source had Ocarina of Time, and I had Kirby, and we would always trade each other those 2 games so that we could play it, and it was just so much fun.
I had Kirby on Game Boy.
Yeah? You know what? I played that one too.
Yeah, that was fun.
Bad. I enjoyed that one. I had it on Game Boy Color. That was
Fancy pants over here at Game Boy Color.
I got the Game Boy at a garage sale, and it was probably like 3 years after it had been released, so let's be real here.
Nice.
I think by then they had Game Boy Advanced or the flip-top Game Boy at one point, so.
Yeah.
Oh, man. But, so now we will get into all this other stuff here. So we got other...
Are we doing Sony or are we doing Microsoft?
Well, I guess some of this is like a dabble between all of them.
Okay.
Right? So, first things first, let us go with
Motion of the Ocean.
James.
Yeah.
Right. Let's do your Detroit.
So, upon looking into this stuff here, one of the biggest games for me that stood out that I am most excited about, like I was telling you earlier, AJ, that I'm not a big gamer, obviously, if you couldn't tell. I'm just here for my good looks. No, but I am considering buying a system now to play this game. So, Detroit Become Human, blown away by this trailer. The game looks amazing. The graphics are phenomenal. The storyline is amazing. The thing that I like about this is you create your own story. You pretty much become who you are. And you lead an android revolution. Your actions can change the outcome of the game and the direction of the game, which is something I have wanted to see in forever in a good quality game. I mean, yeah, take a look at those graphics. It's insane.
That looks good. That looks really good.
And we'll talk about a couple other games where I was a little disappointed with the graphics. I felt like it kind of went backwards or stayed stagnant to a couple years prior. But this game, just out of everything that you sent me trailer-wise, this thing, top notch. I'm so excited for it. So
yeah, and like you said, you're not even a video gamer.
I'm not,
right?
and I would put time into this game.
Yeah,
it looks so good.
That's awesome.
It looks like, just because there's like, for me, I have such a short attention span with games. Like, I'll start a game and then I'll walk away from it and I'll come back and I'll play other games.
Right.
This one here, I think I would actually sit down and thoroughly play, because there's so many outcomes that I'd want to know how each thing would said I have a notebook beside me, okay, so here I chose this, create a save file so I can do the other ones, lead down this path.
Yeah, at one point I think in the trailer it actually shows you how it works, where it says you gotta blow something up or whatever, and then your option was take the grenade or whatever or pass. It doesn't look like it'll bore me. I don't like storylines where you know exactly what you have to do and how to get there, where it's going to keep you intrigued by making choices. So really, really cool game. And like I said, just the graphics, the scenes look amazing. So yeah, super excited about that.
Well, going off with your whole decide your own destiny kind of thing, right?
Yeah.
Actually, I guess kind of this looks like Destiny in a way. Anthem is a new game that's coming out. I believe it's gonna be cross. No, it's not cross-platform.
Not
It's
yet,
Xbox.
unfortunately. So have your moment in the sun, bud.
Yeah.
It'll last all 5 minutes when the Spider-Man game comes out.
Oh man, I know, right? Provided Anthem stays true to what they're trying to do.
As long as it's not No Man's Sky.
Yeah, right.
No one's happy.
Yeah, no one's happy. This game looks really cool. I like the fact that you basically have your drop-in, drop-out kind of features towards this game. Very similar to what you're talking about, where there's not a clear direction as to what you got to do. Obviously, there's going to be missions and plots and stuff like that, but along those missions, there are so many things that pop up in the environment. In the 8 to 9 minutes of gameplay that you see in the trailer, get a little bit of the Iron Man feel, where she gets the main character kind of jumps into a suit, flies around for a little bit, lands down.
Did you notice she does the hand things that he does? Where he
Yep. And then yeah.
So getting into the suit, you get that whole Pacific Rim as well.
That too, which they need to hurry up and make that second movie, by the way.
Really? Are you excited about that?
I want it. I just want it. I
watched that first one. I wasn't feeling it.
I love Pacific Rim.
One of my customers actually did a lot of movie makeup and stuff like that on that film.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Sweet.
it's pretty cool. I didn't see nothing. No, I didn't see anything before it came out. So anyways, that's the Maple says.
So hopefully this game, if it stays true to what they want to do, how it's constantly evolving, a constantly changing platform in a sense with, or not platform, changing system outside in the world of Anthem, it could be a good game. It could be a decent game.
It has the Destiny feel of it, because you said it was MMO style, massive scope of a game.
Yep.
So hopefully it's keeps up with that, because Destiny, they hit a home run with the first Destiny. Destiny 2 is coming in the fall. So,
In your opinion,
my opinion,
they hit a home run.
I love Destiny. I thought
Yeah,
it was
but
fun.
they that was a flawed game from the jump. They should have.
Yeah.
You paid $70 for a game, and
Name
then
a game that was perfect on launch.
it's true.
There's you know how much DLCs in every game.
Yeah, but then you're paying extra for the DLC.
Look at Injustice 2, or when it came out. It came out on a Tuesday, and on the Friday they had 18 other characters available. Because we should have put a Red Hood in. Why didn't we listen to the fans? We should have put Red Hood in.
Yeah, but when anybody who bought Destiny 1, and I hope they fix this for Destiny 2, where you buy Destiny 1 and then 6 to 10 months later they get another version of the game that has 3 DLCs for pretty much the same price. So don't you feel you kind of got ripped off?
See, I
you got it at
didn't
launch?
really go into the whole I didn't do the Taken King stuff.
Okay.
I was working at Sport Check at the time, and I was playing with all my coworkers because that's what we did.
Yeah, fair
that
enough.
was how we all bonded. And
Yep.
I personally got out of the game because I just couldn't escape work, and it was just too much for me, and then I stopped playing. That's why I had nothing wrong with the game. I was just, I wanted to be able to go home and then not go on my system and hear like, so what happened to all those shoes you sold today?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It was just like,
Yeah.
I just had to escape. So I'm excited for the second one to come out, just because I thoroughly enjoyed the game.
Yeah. I just hope they don't release like another updated version later on, because I feel like a lot of the fans
You want it to
in
be a
the
full game.
You want not even that. Okay, I get that you getting
I
a full
hate
game at
DLC.
launch is fine.
I hate DLC.
And I
in my
get
opinion.
DLC, but I don't get an entirely new game that comes out with DLC for the same price you purchased originally.
It's just
Right?
for the
Or
they
like
had-
$20, $10 more.
The fan base they had though, they knew they were gonna get it because they were that diehard.
Yeah.
Like the guys I worked with, like some of the like how dedicated they were to it. Like they would have the 3 classes of characters and they would run each 3 characters through everything each night. And like they would have the maxed out levels. They would have all the exotics, of all the trophies. It was a little excessive.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It was just like you have those diehard fans and they will pay the money to do it. To me, DLC should not exist. Give us everything.
Yeah.
Like there's
Back
no
in the
point.
days when you have a cartridge and that was it. Everything
Yeah.
was on that game. Like you maybe use a cheat code to access some extra stuff here and there, but it was still available to you.
Exactly.
Right? But yeah, unfortunately, those are gone. Everything's
Those
about
days-
micro purchases. Right?
Everyone just
done.
wants all your money.
That's it. Right? It's hard to find a game that.
Not us at Wireless Wave, though. We're going
No.
to sell you a phone and get you what you need.
This isn't time for that kind of shit, guys. Come on, this guy.
Like those
Should
guys
we
at
talk
T
about a
booth.
protection plan?
Yeah.
All right. It's 10. So, speaking of some more small stuff that I think this is the other game that we're gonna talk about quickly. Fortnite. I'm quite excited for. It looks really cool. I'm a big Left 4 Dead fan. Right, I really enjoyed the co-op gameplay Left 4 Dead had. I don't know if you've ever tried that game out or anything like that. It's a zombie killing game, where basically what you would do is they have computers that you play with as well, but you can drop in, drop out, that kind of stuff. But they had like movie campaigns. So like one of them was like No Mercy. The other one was like I want to say like Wrong Turn. Like they would make like title names for like their movies and stuff like that. The names I'm probably getting completely wrong. Sorry, but it was
a guy typing it. You know what he's talking about.
yeah, but
Yeah.
it was just a fun game. Like you go around, you
It's
pick
gonna
up
be
some
the nearly
guns,
part.
you just kill off some stuff. Fuck you. You get together, you kill off some stuff. They had some like mutated zombies too that you'd have to fight that were even stronger than the normal zombies. Like there was this witch that'd be walking around, you'd hear her crying. But if you shine her your flashlight, she would just go ape shit and slash at your face and kill you. So yeah.
It's like Jinx.
Yeah, right. So
I mean,
there's that.
that's
There's
Nicki Minaj.
Yeah. Yes.
They had, like,
Actually
a-
renamed it Nicki Minaj on my thing. Sorry.
a.
I renamed all of them.
Oh my god.
I won't get into the other ones because they're inappropriate.
Like a tank, that kind of stuff. But so for Fortnite, it's a 4-player co-op build game or game where you're basically fighting off like hordes of like zombies, monsters, that kind of shit, right? But the bright side to this is not only do you have specific classes, so you have like a tank class, you have a builder class, you have like your mercenary class, and then you have like a ninja class, right? And they each have their own specific type of abilities that you can use to customize or use to fight. But the best thing I think is cool is that I guess why they call it Fortnite, you get to build forts. Right, so you can build stuff on the go. You can pick up stuff on the go. Trevor, you seem like you want to say some jokes towards it. Go ahead, let it rip.
Can I make a box for it?
Yes, you can make a box for it.
Yes. All I wanted.
Yeah, it's. I think it's gonna be a fun game. Just an overall fun game that you're gonna spend probably like $30-$40 on, and one of those games that you're gonna be like, hey guys, want to play Fortnite for a couple minutes or an hour? You can spend hours.
Come
Come
build
over
some
to my
forts?
fort. There's no girls allowed. What's the secret password, guys?
I want to meet your girlfriend. I have some questions for her.
Oh my god.
She doesn't even refer to me as her boyfriend. She's like, here's my child. Then I'm like, ooh, piece of candy.
He's kidding. He's kidding. The next game
Nice.
that's pretty cool. I've never played the Shadow of Mordor that came out beforehand. I never tried that game. You tried that game at all?
I personally never played it, but I had a
Oh,
friend
wow. Really?
who was really into it. He's really pumped for the re-release.
Mhm.
Essentially, I don't know the story of the game, but I know it plays as like pretty much boss fights.
Yeah.
And it's just boss fight after boss fight after boss fight. That's how colossal the fights are.
Yeah.
I personally probably won't pick it up.
Well, Shadow of War is coming out. The cutscene that we saw was pretty cool. Like the
hilarious.
fight scene that they did, like you see him like it almost he like predicts his attacks with his shadow portion, and you can see him kind of do that, which was pretty freaking awesome. It kind of gave me that Batman Arkham feel.
Yeah.
Which was a really good game.
I like how he did when he made him his own alliance. Like the last setup, he's just like, all right, yeah, I'm cool, I'm in. All right, let's go kill some people. Let's go slay some monsters. I don't like that guy anyway, so we need to do this. And here's the plan. And if you kill him, I'll kill you.
Yeah.
You want to know what other game I got that feel for? When he swoops in that Arkham game was the new Spider-Man PS4 game.
Well, we're gonna get to that. Definitely have a whole bunch of that. The next one.
You guys are just gonna see us go.
We're
like.
I'll be quick with these ones then. So we talk about Shadow of Mordor, or Shadow of War, sorry. The next one is Final Fantasy Dissidia, 3v3 gameplay. It looks like they have a ton of Final Fantasy characters fighting each other, which is I think is going to be pretty cool. The next one, which I'm pretty excited for, is Battlefront 2. Battlefront 2 is basically the continuation of Battlefront 1, but it has its own campaign now, which is pretty sweet. You follow the a Sith fighter pilot, her storyline.
From Star Wars?
From Star Wars, yeah.
Okay.
But what I think is really cool is while you're in the MMO portion, when you're fighting PvP, you kind of get to build up a bunch of points that release characters throughout the Star Wars storyline. So you can pull out Han Solo, you can pull out Rey, you can pull out Darth Maul, you can pull out Yoda, right?
Want Darth Maul.
There's a scene where you see Rey and Darth Maul fighting together and like taking out a bunch of like freaking stormtroopers and stuff like that. There's droids, there's stormtroopers, there's so much happening in these games. It's gonna be crazy.
Exciting.
Cool.
The next one, which I am super excited for, and my boy's wearing his T-shirt, or at least the T-shirt representing the Dragon Ball Fighter Z. Whew! That's gonna be fun.
Virtual reality. I feel like it would turn to like
No,
we
the
were to play
no, the
it.
fighting
No,
game.
no, no,
I know
The fighting game.
Oh, not the virtual reality.
Not the virtual. The fighting game that's
Sorry,
coming out.
My bad. Spoilers.
I like it because we got all the Dragon Ball Super characters in there.
You're talking about the virtual reality one that I sent you?
Not yet. Not that one
Okay.
yet. That we're dabbling that right
Because
after.
we just want to get to that.
I know you guys want to get to that. Just get to that.
Yeah.
Kelly, you were saying something quickly about that you thought was pretty awesome because
So I
you
said that
played a
too.
ton of fighting games.
That's
Yeah,
my
it's fun. I
response.
can't wait to kick your ass in it.
Oh shit! Guy said I can't wait to kick my ass in it. Fuck.
on.
Maybe not. I actually might be okay with this. There's no OTGs.
There's OTGs.
What?
There's OTGs.
Fuck. In case you guys don't know what OTGs are, it's off the ground. This man loves to bounce fucking people off the ground and just take advantage of people off the ground. It's bad. In fighting games. It's very, very relative to his
In
nature.
fighting games.
Yeah, and so that game's gonna be fun. And then let's.
Before we get into Spider-Man,
on.
Okay.
AJ's going wacky inflatable arm 2 guy. Before we get to that, I'm just excited for the new Madden story mode.
Yeah, man.
Like Madden, like back in the day, like Madden 07, 08, had a solid superstar mode, and they were just like, we don't need this. Like, let's focus on our GM mode, which was solid. Like, it's a good mode, but you get the experience of, like, you do your draft combine, you play some college ball, you get to work your way up to the pros. And as a football fan, I love that.
Yeah, I like that a lot
Like,
too.
I want to
Yeah.
throw some passes. I want to catch some people. I want to catch some passes. I want to lay some guys out. Like, sign me up. I'm probably gonna get at launch.
That's good. That's
I'm
good.
pumped. It's.
Yeah.
Let's talk about Spider-Man.
No, it's all, no, I agree with you. Actually, it's the first time that I've seen in sports history gaming that you, unless it's like the Streets, because the Streets games they're usually you focus on one player and build up that one player.
2K last year did something where you start off in high school, you play some high school games, and you get like you sign, and then you sign with a school, and then you play like certain like important games, and you get drafted.
Well, hopefully EA has been slacking when it comes to their sports games. Like 2K has been dominating the market for the last like 5-6 years, and like they have the NBA Live 18 coming out, and it's supposed to kind of be a little more of timing. Like say for example, LeBron James is doing a crossover. If you don't time your trick stick at the exact same time, you'll get crossed. right? So you can still play good defense by being quick and responsive, right?
Those are really nice looking games too.
They look like you're playing
You're
you're watching
like
the game.
watching the game. It's beautiful.
They're really working on the graphics on that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
Quick honorable mentions: you got Need for Speed, Vampire, Crackdown 3, Assassin's Creed Origins, God of War 4, Call of Duty, World War 2, which is kind of like freaking Battlefield right now.
How disappointing was that Beyond Good and Evil 2 trailer though?
I'm
like I can't even like why'd you send this to me? I'm not getting those
because so many
back.
people were hyped up because apparently the game was like a cult classic, so a lot of people were pumped for it.
I've never played that game.
I never played it either.
I don't want to play it. I
me,
don't want to buy a system for this. Yeah, right? I'm literally, it's just like
We got
super.
Kelly
It's
shaking
gonna
her.
be amazing.
It's gonna be-
terrible.
no in between.
Yeah, I don't know. This big, long, epic intro to just the big guy sitting on the broken down car, snorting flies. Like,
Well,
and I'm like, wait a minute. So I put my cursor over the screen. I'm like, holy shit, this is it? Fuck you, Trevor. I want my 4 minutes back.
I just sent it because a lot of people were excited for it and they wanted it.
Yeah.
You guys may not appreciate this because you're PS4 players, you especially. But Halo Wars 2 has announced.
I can get with Halo. I had an Xbox 360.
Okay.
I can respect Halo. I'll give you
Halo
that.
Wars 2
That's all I
that
get.
came out a few months ago. I love our RTS games. And Command and Conquer was my favorite back in the day. I miss Command and Conquer. They need to remake a Command and Conquer game for the new platforms. But Halo Wars 2 has just announced that in the fall they're going to be releasing a totally new campaign with totally new DLC with the Flood, if you remember the Flood at all, from the Halo franchise. So I'm super stoked because not only have I already just completed a campaign, I'm going to have a new campaign to play with this game. That's going to be great.
That's exciting.
So I'm kind of stoked. But let's get into the meat and potatoes of this trailer was amazing, was it not? Spider-Man,
Man.
PS4,
So sick.
They caught the essence of Spider-Man perfectly.
perfectly.
You said you didn't like the suit.
No.
No. I take that back. I love the suit. I loved it. I actually enjoyed it. It's a new
Okay.
take on it. I actually you know what? We're
It
used
was
to
a
the
cross
same-
between a couple different costumes.
Exactly.
Yeah,
We're
it was
used
I
to
cool.
just don't
Same
like
stuff.
the white.
I don't mind
I
it.
liked it on his back.
Not the front. Like it
Not
looked
the
like,
front. No,
it
not
looked
the
like
front.
A
It's too much.
secret sauce splat.
Wow.
He went there.
He went there.
Like it didn't look like to me. It just looked stupid. I didn't like the suit. Everything else though, like I can get behind the suit. I hope
So
you
you guys-
change the suit.
Okay, so basically, when Spider-Man: Homecoming came out, you had brought up a few times his own little built-in Jarvis in the movie trailer. You didn't like it,
No.
right? He has it in the game as well. Did you like it in the game?
But it's not. I don't think that's Jarvis. I think that's somebody.
I'm not saying it's
else.
Jarvis.
I know,
I'm
but I
saying
mean, like,
Jarvis
I think
Oh,
that's,
like-
he's like on the. Like, I think he's talking to someone.
yeah, I think it's like
Okay.
an
Like a
oracle.
speaker?
Okay.
Or
Like an
How
oracle?
sick though was it when he threw the web grenade and it just like
Oh
Man,
my
I thought it was
God.
so sick when he shot the web at that long iron thing and swung, and it took like 5 guys out. It was so sick.
oh, it's so good, and he kicks the guy off and saves him,
It
pulls
just
him back.
I was like, and just when I thought it was getting as good as it could be, it got better.
Yeah.
And better
yeah.
and better and
And
better
that's
throughout
just
the
the
entire
first level.
crazy.
You know what I mean?
As
like-
far as we know,
As far as we
Yeah.
know, it's exactly. But like the gameplay on that
It's
looks
like the
so
end scene
great.
for the game.
we
What?
showed you how
It's like,
it ends.
yeah,
boys.
that's how it ends.
Yeah.
How sick was it at the end of the trailer? You got Miles Morales, like that little Easter egg.
Yep, that was sick.
Miles. Come on,
I was like, oh.
Wacky Wave and play
Yes!
too, man.
Wacky Wavy Play More, man. Yeah, you know one thing, I played a lot of Spider-Man games over the time. What I liked about this was when you see him like going between chasing the helicopter down, right? And
Yeah.
the stuff he had to do to take the helicopter down, like it's all timing, all like the webbing, him running on the side of the wall, grabbing the corner of the building, swinging around, like it was truly
catching the helicopter.
Yeah. Yeah, like you're just like you're like that scene, or even like the scene where he comes flying through, kicking the dude in the face out of the helicopter. He's like, "Is this the stop to?" I can't remember where it was.
Yeah.
He's like, "Is this a stop to whatever?" And he knocks the guy out. Webs underneath it, underneath the freaking helicopter. Like there were so many good things about it, and like even what was it like you said, like that web grenade where he throws it on the side of the little structure there, and it just explodes and takes a bunch of guys out like that. But the highlights for the counters or the dodge, right? Like that whole dodge experience. You see how he would dodge. It was graceful. It was like he was just a ballerina, just dodging stuff all the time.
You know what I really liked about
The
it
spider
too?
sense.
Villain wise, so they kept referring to Wilson Fisk, which was great because in my experience, like when I had more time to play a lot of video games back in the day, in the old system, it was always like Doc Ock is your villain. It was always, you know what I mean. So it was really cool to see a different villain than what I'm used to seeing in a game.
I liked how he was
Cool.
still in jail.
Yeah.
that was
Yeah,
sick.
that made me
Cool.
feel like, oh, is this after Daredevil?
Yeah.
Ooh, is this what's going on right now?
I love how that's one thing that I do enjoy about the way that they do things now. Everything's integrated, so it's really cool to follow it.
I like the fighting styles.
Yeah.
It reminded me of Arkham Knight, kind of, where you see him like flipping around.
That's what I was talking about, like
around.
that dodge. Like you'd see like a villain turn red, and then when you press your dodge button, you see him just be like a graceful backflip onto his hand to like a cartwheel.
I felt like I was
to,
watching that scene from Deadpool.
Yeah, it was
Yeah.
great. Like he was just whoop, whoop, da, 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 da. Like you could easily like take that scene.
Sorry.
Yeah, and his quips were great. Like I can't hate on that at
Did
all.
Josh Whedon have a hand in this? No.
I feel like really he should have, right?
No, he's too busy with Justice League.
Yeah. But yeah, so I'm quite happy for this game, and I'm highly considering picking up a freaking PS4 just to play this game.
Oh, I'm pre-ordering it.
Like, yeah, it sucks not to be cross-platform. PS4 has been winning a lot this year, like the last actually 2 years, to be honest with you, when it comes to like.
I think it's been since release.
Well,
In
yeah,
my
since
opinion,
release, since release
it's
PS4, yeah. I think the biggest thing what killed Xbox is when they said they weren't going backwards compatible, everyone jumped ship, went straight to PS4. And I had a few friends of mine that went PS4 for that reason. If Xbox was smart and did, wait, we're going backwards compatible, like PS4, then it would have been an equal playing ground. Xbox would probably be winning because, like, the year before, 360 was beating PS3.
Oh, hands down.
Right, like,
yeah, destroyed them.
It destroyed them, and they got games and like franchises that they were never supposed to have. Like, we would never have thought to see a Final Fantasy or Metal Gear Solid game on Xbox history.
Well, Kingdom Hearts is going to be on the One.
Right.
Which is weird because, like, I personally was like, I played Kingdom Hearts on PS2. I want to play it on PS4.
Yeah.
I was expecting it to be released by now.
Well, yeah,
We all know how that's going.
yeah.
Swell. Sorry to bring up.
It's funny because
I'm
like
just bitter.
Square Enix, they have all these great ideas and they tease us so much with these great ideas, but it's just like they're just no,
It's like just the
no,
tip.
just
Dangling
tip.
that carrot.
Just dangling
Yeah,
it because Square Enix is supposed to be releasing a new Marvel game,
Yeah.
Future Fight, right?
Yep.
And it's Future Fight, I think it is. Or no,
They got so much stuff
something.
they gotta
But
release
yeah, like
before that.
that's good. Like, what the expectations with that would be great if it's exactly like a Square Enix game, right?
Yeah, no, for sure.
I hope so.
D23 is coming up, though. They said they have more footage for Kingdom Hearts then. New World announcement, hopefully a release date.
Yeah,
If they don't, I'm going to hunt you down, Square Enix.
I know, right?
Coming for you.
We
James
need
is
to-
coming too because I need someone who can carry a gun. I'm just gonna do all the talking.
I am fully licensed. I'm not a
I think
gangster.
you got the guy right here.
Jesus.
Yeah.
Just to clarify.
I just wanna say-
You have another question, Trevor, don't you?
Anyway.
You have to do a Red Hood cosplay.
Sure.
Yes.
Fuck it. Let's do it.
I'm just saying, you have the leather jacket.
Do you have a red
You
hood?
you just gotta you just
I
gotta
need a
wear a
red hood.
hoodie. You know what I mean? Yeah, and just the mask. You got the gun license. Pew pew. And as we clearly can see, Tommy or Jason David Frank has just told us security at Comic-Con is very lax.
He is pissed off. Rightfully so, but he is pissed off. Did you see the video that he posted? Like, there's a full video on YouTube or whatever on his channel. Just super angry, interviewing people. So after the incident, obviously, where someone tried to kill him, the next Comic-Con, like, no security at all. Guy came in with a real gun, actually, dressed as the Punisher. He's like,
Not surprised.
he goes, wait a minute, this is real? He goes, yup. And they just let him walk right in. He's pissed.
I am so happy for Anime North that they don't like. There is so much they can get away with there at Anime North with people like they sell weapons, right? But everything goes
Like
through a weapons
knives and
check.
stuff,
Yeah, everything
yeah.
goes through a weapons check. Everything like they even see you walk in with a stick. They're like weapons check. Like staff will stop you before you even walk in and be like, you have this like that pen, weapons check. Like
Really, eh?
anything they see as a threat, you're getting checked first. So they register you, check it, all that kind of stuff to make sure you're even allowed to. We're not allowed to have any type of like when it comes to props and stuff like that. We can't have metal most of the time. It's all like mostly foam, maybe wood.
Yeah.
It all has to be like kind of in a specific way that you're not like it can't
Yeah.
technically injure people.
Yeah,
Which is great.
no, he's considering canceling his next couple appearances.
I don't blame him.
Like, fuck, it's crazy.
He should just come to Canada, man. We will protect you here.
We're just coming at you with hockey sticks, man.
That's it.
You just gotta
Hey,
make sure
Hey.
you have your own private security for this guy. Might try and hump him. Or
Oh
something.
no, dude, no, not even.
just his
Yeah.
leg.
Just the leg.
Yeah, I'd actually just want him to train me. That'd be so cool.
Wow.
All right, so you guys want to jump into the rest of my
Let's-
questions?
Let's
Yes.
do it.
So I'm gonna do my ET related questions first.
Cool.
So
Your
my
ET?
ET
E3.
Oh.
What was your favorite announcement from E3? We'll start with you.
Spider-Man.
Spider-Man.
Spider-Man and Halo Wars 2. 'Cause I like
Detroit.
those. Yeah.
Detroit.
Detroit. Yeah, definitely.
Okay.
What about you?
Um.
Kingdom Hearts.
Yeah. Like it's so sad that I'm still excited for it.
Yeah.
Like it's disgustingly sad.
No,
It's
it's
like-
not sad. I'm
it's
sure
like-
Kelly has like some excitement for some of these games too. Like he's probably like, yeah, it's about time, but I don't expect it. I hope it comes.
You like
Please.
you know that like when like a soldier goes off to sea and like the wife like waits by the coast.
Mhm.
That's me with Kingdom Hearts 3. I'm just standing there in my white dress, crying, and I can't pull off a dress.
Bangs the best
Anime
friend.
North, man. Anything
Yeah.
goes to Anime North, man. Just saying.
What's that blowing in the wind? Oh, it's my balls.
You say what?
What's that blowing in the wind?
What did you say, Kelly?
I said I'd see you in the rave.
Yeah. Oh man.
So my next question is, what is your favorite system of all time?
SNES.
Yeah?
Turtles in Time, baby. Turtles in Time.
You know, it's awesome.
game.
They re-released that for 360.
Fucking
I was very happy. I
love
downloaded it,
it.
beat it in like 2 hours. I was really surprised.
Yeah, definitely. What about you?
Oh, you know what? N64 conquers Bad Fur Day, and that's the reason why.
Great game.
Oh, fantastic game for its time. I tried playing it again with Rare Replay. Not the same.
No?
Not the same. It is. I'm really surprised that I beat that game on 64 because the graphics on it are so doo-doo. Like, oh my
Doo-doo,
god,
baby.
And the camera angle, I'm like struggling with the camera angle. Like I haven't. There's this level where you're. If you guys ever play Conker's Bad Fur Day, you know Conker's Bad Fur Day is a very like taboo kind of game, right? It's very very bad. So this one scene, I'm in a rock club. You play Conker's, right?
Vaguely when I was younger, yeah.
Okay, so you love the gameplay for this. It's just funny. It's stupid. It's like what the hell am I doing?
Strippers and cocaine.
Yes.
I mean,
Yes. Right, yes. There's a lot of alcohol drinking. In this one scene, you're in a club, and it's just these weird rock monsters that are just oots, 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 oots. So what you have to do is drink a bunch of beer, and you have to piss on them to turn them into boulders, to roll them. And
That's disgusting. Why
Oh.
would you think I would want to play this?
because it's funny.
Okay.
Right? And you have to roll them over these platforms that unlock a door,
Okay.
right? In this game, there is a opera singing poo, all right? There is the Godfather
Hanky?
Weasel. No, he's the Great Mighty Pooh, by the way.
The-
Yes, there is
Sounds
a
like
Godfather.
something Doug would make up.
Yeah. Actually, yeah. He's probably played the game. So yeah, you have a Godfather Weasel. You have to rob a bank at one point as Neo Conquer. So you're actually dressed in the leather glasses, that kind of stuff, machine guns flying over like
Cool.
Neo. Then there's also an alien sequence as well, where one of the main characters turns into an alien to kill that with like the big that Sigourney Weaver uses in her movie. There is you blow up a bunch. There's a zombie mode that you fight Resident Van Helsing, and then there's a Dracula portion where you're a bat. A Saving Private Ryan scene, which they actually reenact the storming of Normandy. They reenacted the whole arm off thing and everything, like with
Sweet.
yeah, and you're fighting some Nazi teddy bears.
Wow.
Yeah, so it's pretty freaking fun. It's a fun game. I love it. I miss it. I wish I could get it again on N64, but I have it on Rare Replay, so that's okay.
Cool.
If you find a copy of an N64, man, come over. I got an N64. That's my favorite system of all time. Spider-Man. I don't know if you ever
I
played that.
remember
Yeah.
that game. I played that one.
I could never. I just recently picked it up, and I'm like trying to get back to the end of it because I could never escape Monster Rock.
Yep.
Like it'd just be like running, and I'm like, please no.
Yeah.
And, like, now I'm like having nightmares. Like no.
Dodging it.
I didn't drop the soap, Doctor Ock. Anyway, okay. So my last question is my big question, and I hope you guys brought your A game for this. if you could take any intellectual property and make it live action, what would it be and why?
And why?
Close the book.
And the book is closed. James, you go first.
Man, growing up, I watched this cartoon, and it's never been done. And then I went online, and apparently there's now talks that they might be doing it. Actually, believe it or not.
Ooh.
Do you guys remember the animated series called Gargoyles?
Yes, I do.
Loved it.
Brooklyn.
Yes. I want to see it, especially
That's
with
like the only name I remember.
the CGI and everything that we can do now, the graphics. Make it happen. It'll be sick.
Yeah.
That's why.
Trevor?
Oh no,
Ooh.
you.
Oh, no.
Oh, you want me?
Oh.
You want to go last?
I want to go last. Yeah.
For me, I'm gonna say Pokemon. I would love to see a live action Pokemon movie. I think it'd be cool just with like the technology we can do now.
Yeah.
Just seeing like
You want to see Jigglypuff and have the bitch sing to you.
yeah.
It would be so campy, right?
Yeah.
But you know what the commercials they had for Pokemon Go?
Yeah.
There it is.
Yeah.
Like just make that
Like-
add 40 to 50 minutes on that. We're good.
Not even it doesn't even have to be a movie. Make it like a Netflix original or something.
That'd be cool.
Like you have like each episode like do like 10 episodes. Each episode's like a story of him getting a badge and I don't want it to be
Ash's
Ash.
origins.
No, I don't want it to be Ash. I want it to be Red. I want you to be Red and Blue because growing up the manga and playing the game, Red was the guy you had to beat if you played Gold, Crystal, and like at the end of the game, you don't like the goal isn't at the end of the Gold and Silver and Crystal is to beat the Pokemon League. It's to beat Red.
Yeah.
In his original team.
Yeah.
Like he just doesn't say anything to you. He just wants to battle in his
Yeah.
Pokemon. Like I just want to see like how he gets there.
Yeah.
And I think it could be done properly, and if it's done right, it'd be good. I feel like it could be dark too, and have like, I don't want to be like, oh look a Charizard, he's flying away. I want the Charizard to swoop down and attack. I want him to like come at you. I want people to be scared of some certain Pokemon.
He wants DC to make it.
I want Batman Charizard.
Yeah, Batman Charizard.
You can't handle the flamethrower.
I'm always angry.
do
Static
you-
Shock. I'd want Static Shock as a live action movie. That's like growing up watching the cartoons. I've actually going to start rewatching the seasons again. There's like 3 or 4 seasons. It's got so much to go with that show. Plus, if they were to do it, they can tie it in with the DC movie universe, right? Like there is a few cameos that all the other characters play throughout the series, right? So like actors that I think would probably be best to play the role. Obviously, because he's a younger character, I'd actually want to have either Brandon T. Childs, if you guys remember him from Tropic Thunder.
Yep.
He's the black dude from there.
Yeah, he was
Booty
also
Sweat.
in Percy Jackson, right?
Yeah, and
He was
also
like-
Percy Jackson. He's the. I'd like him to play the role. The other one it would be is what's his face? Jacob Lattimore. He's in that own movie that the magic kind of thing we kind of saw a little bit. We didn't get.
When did that come out?
It came out like a while ago.
No.
Yeah, it's already out.
What was
It's
it called
already out.
again?
I can't remember now.
I'll find
It's
it.
like, yeah, check it out. You know what I'm talking about, though. We looked the trailer the other day.
I'm telling you, it's not even out yet.
It's out. We said the same thing. We were like, oh, it's probably not out yet. And we're like, oh, it actually came out. This seems to have flopped.
No.
So I think that would be a good movie. I'd have fun with it. And they should have they should get the intro with Bow Wow in it. Or no, Little Romeo.
I think Lil Bow Wow should play Static Shock.
That's the other person I thought about it too. Like, he isn't that bad of an actor.
Or like Snoop Dogg. Why not Snoop Dogg?
No, because he was way too old. He would
He
be, if you watch the trailer.
Static Shock, he'd be like,
Crip walking.
oh no, man, nothing's coming at me.
Yeah.
I know, right? Snoop D, double dizzle.
Oh, shit.
But yeah, well, okay, guys. Well, let's wrap this up. We've been on here for a little bit, actually. I'm surprised.
Yeah.
That's
It
good.
went fast too. Like
It did. I was really surprised. That
I
we're
thought
like,
I was so fucked with the whole video game topip.
No, dude, you did. You came on.
great.
You brought in. You came.
Thanks, coach.
Thanks for coming out, man. Woo! Really appreciate it.
See you next week.
See you next week. Yes.
And that concludes this episode.
Of
Episode
Nearly Nerdy.
40 of Nearly Nerdy.
So check us out, guys. Twitch, Facebook, even though it wasn't streaming off Facebook Live today, but it will be posted on there later. YouTube as well, North of Nerdy YouTube. But also check out our other shows. We got Third Realm that shoots Wednesdays. We have Road to Rank, which is Fridays, as well as Quest Accepted, which is Saturday. So yeah, check us out, guys. North of Nerdy, YouTube.com, and Twitch, North of Nerdy. Okay, guys? Sweet. And have yourself a wonderful night. Stay classy.
Bye.